Let's go. So the Ninja Kidz drama is getting worse. AI fire in the background.
Playtime's over.
AI Godard teeth. Oh shit. This is just
It's morphin' time.
AI morphs. Someone said they think this is generative AI right here for the morph.
The Power Rangers are back.
I mean, do you like the putty suit?
Unworthy of that suit.
I did chuckle when he said unworthy of that suit. I was just like, okay, because we all know.
You are bugging. Unworthy's not the future of shit, bro.
Now, here's the thing, right? Now, I would say the suits are okay, but the problem is the generative AI for special effects.
The dragon has struck again, infiltrating a high-clearance science facility.
The crystal is my only purpose.
Now, I guess that's it. I actually thought that was Steve Cardenas.
You must ride.
We look awesome,
I mean, like, look at the cool suits inspired by Tokujay's design.
don't we?
But Airlim broke this down frame by frame. And he was like, yo, they using generative AI for the special effects. Right?
Don't forget to subscribe.
And then all hell broke loose when it came to this generative AI. Right? Everyone was talking. This kid went viral compliments of our guy, Jen Saku. What did he have to say?
I have a challenge for the fandom. Here's the challenge. When that shit drops, the Ninja Kidz bullshit. I'm not calling it a project, it's bullshit. I watched the trailer, it's a 2-pack of ass. I'm not calling it a project. When that bullshit drops, keep it silent. Literally talk about anything else besides the Ninja Kidz bullshit. I'll even be okay with y'all talking about the same old usual fandom shit.
This is a great, you could say a plan to show you people that don't support generative AI, but it's not going to work, right? You know why? Everyone is going to, even myself included, is going to react to it, criticize it, review it, maybe bash it some more. Good idea, but it's not going to work. Now, I see someone said this AI drama is fake outrage. And sure, I could see some people out there saying that. But you have to start the fight now, right? Because if you maybe if you're not outraged, then it becomes a thing.
How come the franchise doesn't promote past MMPR? What happened to the Zeo powers? That Sentai is mid. No, that Sentai slaps. You're not watching. Hey, those Boom comics suck. I'll take anything. Take anything. All right? Anything that's not the Ninja Kidz. My content creator friends, fellow content creators, instead of covering the shit more than you already have, I don't know, how about you highlight Tokujay? Do a deep dive on Tokujay. I don't think a lot of y'all have. Apologies if some of you have, but yeah, use that time to boost up Tokujay.
And I think people have. A lot of people have reached out to Tokujay and said, how do you feel about it?
The rest of y'all, spam his shit. All right? Throw all his art up, the art that he allows to be up for the public. Throw that up on the timeline. Make him a trending topic. Show as much love to him. All right? So when Tokujay checks his feed, sure, he'll see the big accounts like, Nab's Good Takes or comic book resources. They're going to eat. They're going to cover the shit because it's part of the zeitgeist. But when he checks and, he sees what's up with the fandom and he sees that y'all holding him down, I don't know the brother like that. but I can only imagine he'd appreciate that. So,
Now, if you guys don't know who Tokujay is, he is the artist behind the inspiration of the suits. Now, if you really know the Tokujay lore, not saying that I'm like some lore expert, but he is against generative AI, as he is often was accused of using generative AI for his designs that he makes.
I'm asking y'all, for the first time ever, to one, show some goddamn solidarity, and two, most importantly, show some fucking self-control. All right? Let the people outside the fandom deal with that bullshit. All right? Let them ooh and ah. When it comes to us, nah. Hold that brother Tokujay down.
Now, Tokujay did come out and had some things to say. So let's get to Tokujay's response, right? He comes out and he says, "For those that follow me in my work, you likely already know that my suit designs were commissioned for Red Power Rangers Ninja Kidz series being produced for YouTube, partly because many of you, to my sincere amazement and gratitude, recognize them on set, and partly because, well, I've excitedly not shut up about it since. Now, since this past weekend, there has been a lot of chatter online regarding the trailer that leaked over the weekend and its use of generative AI throughout. Now, the trailer didn't leak, they posted it, and then once people called them out on it, then they privated the video. I've commented briefly on TwitX or whatever it's called these days about it, but let this be my final statement on the situation as it currently stands. I discovered the trailer and the content therein when I woke up to a flurry of mentions, DMs, social media blaze over by then privated YouTube video. I had prior concerns when concept art leaked previously that had some suspicious AI looking imagery, but seeing the amount of blatant generative AI used in the trailer and in the project I'm quite publicly tied to was deeply disappointing and concerning to me. I had people wanting to know if I knew, if I was involved in it, or if I consented to it, which you're going to find out that he didn't. I've had more abuse over this than probably any other point in my career, from one side outright accusing me of using AI myself, to the other pro AI side telling me I should quit being an artist and in fact get a real job. Thanks, bro. Guess I'll become an accountant now. So let me be very clear. I condemn the use of generative AI. Thank goodness, right? In all aspects of entertainment industry and the arts, because in my very blunt opinion, it's not just art. It devalues the work of artists who have spent years honing their craft. It devalues many already oversaturated, over-competitive fields. And where there is too many damn fingers. Look, I wanted to be a pro wrestler when I was a kid, but I'm 5'10", with the pain threshold of a rabbit and the natural athletic ability of a wardrobe. I'm not entitled to challenge Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship because I want to, in the exact same way that people stringing together words in ChatGPT to generate graphic novels aren't entitled to call themselves comic artists because they want to be. This is true. He's literally cooking all you generative AI prompters out there. There's an argument to be made about non-generative AI as a tool to assist various endeavors. Sure, but I'm firmly draw the line when people use it to create. Now, I use AI to enhance thumbnails. I'll make the thumbnail and then I'll run it through AI and then it'll like smooth out the face and, maybe add a little bit more definition. But that's the extent. And I draw that line with a pencil, not a prompt. He goes on to say, shit. For those that have commented, reached out, or generally offer support, thank you. It's been one hell of a week. Let me tell you, my work computer had finally appled its final Mac, and on the same day, my fridge broke. The very next day, I sat there unable to work, drinking lukewarm Pepsi Max while seeing posts and videos discussing Power Rangers using AI. most of which use my suit designs in the thumbnails. As bad as lukewarm Pepsi Max is, seeing these thumbnails all over YouTube really sucked because whether intentional or not, optics will always be there now connecting my work to AI. Damn, dog, you really don't want it. You don't want that. You don't want, like right now, guys, you do not want your work tied to AI in any way, shape, or form. It might not seem like much, but as a professional artist working month to month to make a living, that really stings. Damn, dog. That being said, I'm now privy to a lot of behind the scenes issues that have impacted this project. I'm not and never will be in the business of throwing people under the bus or pointing fingers of blame or shame, but I do believe speaking up for people, I feel taking an unfair amount to blame. Contrary to the popular narrative appears that have been on social media, team at Ninja Kidz TV itself have been nothing but open and forthcoming with me. I don't hold them responsible for the decisions made that have tarnished the project and my involvement in it. Okay, wait. Wait. I thank them sincerely for the opportunity to bring my designs and Parallel Life Studios work to life. No, the Ranger suits. What was this? Oh, Kai Call M. Thank you for the donation.
Henry, thank you so much.
Appreciate you, Kai Call M. Ranger suits. Where was that? Ranger suits weren't able to be completely finished, but given the budget and time constraints we had, they did an incredible job. From planning to pre-production to 2-week-long shoots, from what I can tell, there was a genuine desire to create something bigger than what was supposed to be. A lot of people put in a lot of tireless and very human hard work in this production with more care and passion than I think it will ever be given credit for, because the decision made in post-production process that Ninja Kidz themselves aren't partly part of. Wait. This is Tokujay trying to bail them out? Is he going to bail them out? This sounds like a bailout. Oh no, Toku. Oh man, I'm aware a lot of this section of my super mega professional statement probably reads, source, trust me, bro. That pretty much it is a trust me, bro. But I hope that all understand that I've always done my best to be as transparent with my followers as I can, because I genuinely value that following. I'm just a small town kid from England who has worked hard to do everything right, the right way, and that managed to be brought on board twice for official Power Rangers work. Now, for the second time, it looks like my work might not amount to anything because decisions completely out of my hands, dog. I mean, I don't know, bro. I love nothing more than have my work officially recognized in the franchise that I truly care about and I truly appreciate. Everyone who's gone before me in doing so, but I have to accept at this point, it just isn't in the cards. If you're a fan of mine, just appreciate some of my work that's led me to this point. I'm genuinely grateful and sorry. It's not going the way I hope. I raise a lukewarm glass. Yo, he's trying to bail him out. He's bailing him out. But this contradicts, because didn't the top dog, didn't he say this? So like Tokujay shoots him some bail, and I guess this is the top guy over at whatchamacallit. He's 21 years old. And there's a video out where it's like, oh, he's 21, he's a kid. I'm like, bro, at 21? I was practically living on my fucking own, dog. 22, had an apartment and a car with an air mattress, clapping cheeks on air mattresses. But anyway, oh man, bro, really appreciate you covering this. Now, this is a response to Deoxy's video, right? Bro, really appreciate you covering this and giving your initial reaction to it. Okay, great. This is going good. It is bigger budget than previous episodes that Ninja Kid produced before, but yeah, it's not Disney-sized budget. Okay, so we're not dealing with a Disney-sized budget, okay? The world is absolutely moving towards using AI more with everything. Okay, I agree with this. I'm on board with this. Sure, the world is using more AI. That don't mean we like it, but I'm on board with this statement. I get why some people would be off put a bit by it, but dang, guys, isn't it or shouldn't it be more about how strong the story and character development are to some degree as well? Well, maybe, but right now in Hollywood, in all aspects of storytelling and filmmaking, the people on the, in the trenches are against generative AI. Against it wholeheartedly. You want to enhance TV episodes from 30 years ago using AI to enhance it? I think people are more sympathetic to that and they kind of get it. Every now and then a game gets remastered. So instead of, a series getting remastered, we're remastering it with AI to enhance it. But this is generative AI for special effects, which takes away jobs from a special effects artist. And most likely was trained on a special effects artist's work. So this is where the generative AI comes in and why Hollywood is so against it. Okay. So he's trying to say, hey, what about the story? I mean, sometimes things could be a little bit more distracting. The generative AI could be a little bit more distracting, which takes away from the story. Whereas you have certain people right now who won't even watch it because of it. To hate on things you haven't even experienced at all, wait, is like looking at a plate of chocolate and telling your mom you're going to hate it because it looks brown and brown foods won't taste good. Now, I think someone made like some racist parallel to this, but I just think this is a horrible analogy. I think it's just a horrible analogy. I think maybe a better analogy. I mean, I don't even think there's a better analogy for it. You could say people are hating on chocolate and they take a bite and they realize it's tofu flavored chocolate. Maybe something like that. Because it's a little deceptive. But this is a horrible analogy. No, I get it. This kid may be some Trump supporter. I guess that's what we're going to get into next. But I don't get this analogy. Maybe someone can explain it to me who's more familiar. They said it was like something to do with Cartman or South Park or something. But just give it a try before judging, dude. We saw the preview, man. They don't like the generative AI graphics. It's distracting. It's distracting. Thanks again for the honest reaction. Appreciate you. Now, look, this wasn't good enough, right? This wasn't good enough. Shane Marler, the producer and writer behind Ninja Kidz Power Ranger, addressed the backlash surrounding the use of AI in the upcoming series. He had this to say. We appreciate your take. This project was made with love and passion. It's a feature-length project with 20% of the budget of a single Power Rangers episode. I think what they're trying to do is use the budget to validate them using generative AI when they could have properly budgeted for special effects at maybe the expense of length, right? So they're like, well, I think the plan all along from the very beginning was we're going to use generative AI. And that's going to save the budget. That's what allowed us to do so much. Several visual effects artists worked on this, and some of them used AI to supplement their work. There it goes. So now they're throwing the visual effects people under the bus. All right. Hasbro gave us nothing, but Hasbro likely signed off on them using generative AI, right? Where you have to wonder if it's a licensed project, right? You think Hasbro not seeing the finished product? You think they just like, oh, just do whatever you want? Now you have to wonder, will the Power Ranger reboot use generative AI? Because I can't imagine Hasbro licensing them Power Rangers for this series and not looking at it. So if that's the case, did Hasbro sign off on it? We spent way more than what we were paid by Playmates because we care about making something great. I don't know, man. Remember that even with a little extra budget, it's still a low budget YouTube fan film. What was the budget, dog? I mean, I'm sure they won't say what the budget is, because then there are people who will be like, well, you could have hired someone cheap. You probably could have got someone to do this shit for free, Aaron Shonky style. You probably could have, right? I mean, you look at the trailer, some of the special effects, like, look, guys, I am not no special effects expert, but here's the blending of the whatchamacallit. This is all AI, by the way. All AI. But when it comes to some of this, like Fire Dog, like the fire from the original, I mean, probably the dopest part is the coins. I get the coins. This is the dopest part of it. But when they were morphing, it was one scene I saw where like one dude had like 3 hands. It was the Blue Ranger. He had like 3 hands on his morpher. You could have made some fire, dog. You rotoscoped this shit out right there. You put the fire in the background. Simple. I'm telling you, simple. Simple. I'm not a special effects guy, but that's it. You rotoscope all this. Boop, boop. They're cut out. Boop, fire in the back. Be done with it. And this is true right here. Someone would have done it for free. Now, some drama literally popped off about this, right? Out of nowhere. Some guy, I don't know his goddamn name.
Backlash, I guess, from this are those teenagers.
Right here, right? So Deoxy, Airlim, and pretty much every content creator, Power Ranger content creator, universe, except for like your legacy of nerds out there who wants the fucking interview. It was like, oh, well, I don't know what the problem is. Well, of course you would, dog. You want to, kiss their ass so they get you the interview. It is what it is, dog. I mean, the game is the game. But supporting generative AI is supporting the end of visual effects artists and real artists out there. But some drama popped off, right? And I got a decent amount of it. And we'll go through the tweets. So let's hear what he had to say. Fair use.
Backlash, I guess, from this are those teenagers. Okay? And so this brings me over here to Deoxy. And
oh my God.
This fella, he's a bit full of himself, in my opinion. Quite a bit, in fact. And so Ethan Fischreiber, excuse me, I got it wrong. It wasn't Fishburger. My bad. It's Fischreiber. I apologize. So Ethan Fischreiber is the White Ranger, formerly the Green Ranger, in the Ninja Kidz production of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I forgot if they changed the name or not, if it was just the Ninja Kidz Power Rangers, but it is still Mighty Morphin. So this isn't a response to Deoxy, by the way. This is to someone who was reviewing the trailer with positivity, but still giving it trouble about AI. Okay. And so I will read Ethan's comments out, and I think I have it timed to the right place where Deoxys is talking about his response to these comments. And so it says, bro, really appreciate your covering this and giving your initial reaction to it. It is a bigger budget than previous episodes that Ninja Kidz produced before, but yeah, it's not Disney-sized, not a Disney.
So how do you got a bigger budget and cheaper special effects? Like when you make the budget bigger, everything should go up. But
size project. The world is absolutely moving toward using AI more with everything. I get why some people would be off put a bit by it.
Now I have no idea who this cider guy is. Is he like someone famous? Is he someone I should know about?
But dang, guys, it isn't or shouldn't it be more about how strong the story and the character development are to some degree as well? To hate on things you haven't even experienced at all is like looking at a plate of chocolate and telling your mom you're going to hate it because it looks brown and brown foods don't taste good. Just give it a try before judging. Thanks again for the honest reaction. Appreciate you.
Bro.
Okay?
Yeah, wow.
So I think I have it timed right. So let's find out.
Effects that they do. I mean, even go back and watching Dual Ranger, there's a soul. It's just going to take you out of the immersion. Then the response. The world is absolutely moving towards using AI with everything. This is what's getting you roasted online, my friend. This is what you're getting roasted for.
A teenager, by the way.
He's not. He's 21, ain't he? Look, bro. sometimes with a kid, you got to set them on the right track, dog. If you like, okay, this is good, then you setting them up for failure.
Who is going to live in a world full of totally dominated by AI? You don't like it, I don't like it, but that's what he's got to deal with. So he's dealing with it. He's learning how to use it. He's learning how to use it to make production faster, which is the name of the game in show business.
Well, according to Tokujay, he didn't do it. And the producer was some special effects guy using it to supplement their work.
This is why everyone's cheering you a new arsehole on every corner of the internet right now. I get why some people would be off-put. See, off-put? Like, put off? Wouldn't that be the word? Off-put? They're both words you can use, but like just hearing it just sounds like it was made by AI. I get why some people would be off-put, I bet, by it, but dang guys.
No, off-put's an American thing. Just so you know, we say that a lot here. I mean, before you go assuming AI wrote something, maybe familiarize yourself with American dialect. Google it. You got the computer right there. You got your mouse right over it, Chief. Find out for yourself. Take a look in a book, huh?
Isn't it, or shouldn't it be more about how strong the story and the character development are to some degree as well? Yeah, you can have good character development and good story, but when you have like AI slop behind it, then it's not going to look good.
Now, this is a nice catchphrase by the left. All right, it's pretty much exclusively leftist that like to farm this phrase out. AI slop.
What the fuck? Wait, bro. Wait. No, is AI slop a leftist term? Holy shit. What the fuck?
Slop behind it, then it's not going to look good.
Now, this is a nice catchphrase by the left. All right, it's pretty much exclusively leftist that like to farm this phrase out. AI slop.
Holy shit, bro. The shark didn't jump the tank, dog. AI slop equals left leaning. I had no idea a stance against AI or generative AI implemented you were on the left or right side. Is this guy for real? Is he serious?
So anytime they sense the presence of AI, whether it's there or not, they go on this bizarre, foaming at the mouth, animalistic.
Is he one of these political guys that try to like politicize anything? Like, is he like, oh, look, Henry must be a liberal. He got like a blue light in the background. He's a bleeding liberal.
Crazed rampage about it. Like Deoxys is seething that this teenager who has accepted that AI will be a part of media production for the duration of his lifespan, his very young life, by the way, and he has a lot of life left ahead of him. So he's accepted that AI will be part of part of the productions that he's a part of. Okay. Deoxys, a man, has decided that he needs to browbeat this teenager and tell him, wow.
Bro. Oh my God. Look, I'll be honest. This is my raw reaction. I didn't watch any of this shit. But you're browbeating if he's 21, even if he was a teenager, right? Even if he was like 16, like, look, kid, let me set you on the right path. Using generative AI is not the way to go. Okay. Wait, he's cider. This confirmed it. Like, what the fuck, bro? The political guys, man, irk me.
It's any use of the AI. It's unacceptable.
It's not. It's just going to take.
I don't think he said any use of AI is unacceptable. It's generative AI, dude. Like I said, I use AI to enhance thumbnails. Everyone does it. Like, not saying that's okay. Like, it's just to enhance. Like, I'll design my own thumbnail and I run it through Remini AI. It enhances it and boom. And another content creator was like, oh, this is how you do it. I was like, wait, what? Because you could take like low definition pictures of people, run it through AI. It's HD now. Hell yeah, I do that shit all the time.
Take you out of the immersion. And the thing is, so I'll read the last bit of it, then I'll make my point. So to hate on things you have never experienced at all is like looking at a plate of chocolate and telling your mum that you're going to hate it because it looks brown, and brown foods won't taste good. This line here, a lot of people are sending me like that GIF or that clip from South Park, the one with Randy on Wheel of Fortune, where you've got the camera operator who just peeks his head out from behind the camera and just gives a look from when he says that line. And it's raising a few eyebrows.
So he's trying to insinuate that Ethan is racist because he made an allegory about how chocolate looks like poop.
What? Bro, okay, I think this is a reach. When I read the brown looks like poop, I didn't I didn't understand that's racism. I'm like, wait, I just thought it was a bad analogy. What the fuck?
Maybe not even about poop. Just the child's own fictitious child, by the way. A hypothetical child.
Oh my God.
Who has been created for the sake of illustrating the argument that he does not approve of a certain color of food.
This is a real content creator? Is this person on YouTube? Oh man, we got to try to get him on the channel. He may not rock with me. I know he blocked like Deoxy and Airlim. I'm not black, so he should be cool, right? Right? I mean, obviously this guy is like conservative, right?
Not a certain color person. But of course, it can't just be that we disagree with this kid about the use of AI. Now we have to paint an under 18-year-old. We have to paint an under 18-year-old as a racist in order to make sure that he understands that using AI was wrong.
Bro, when did Deoxy say racist?
Are you following the logic? Because there ain't anything.
I am not following the logic.
It's just anything they can grab onto to drag you down, to make you feel like crap because you did something. They didn't. Deoxys just sits there, farts around all the time. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like this. I don't like cool. That's what I had to stop doing around here. I make things. I complain about stuff, but I also make stuff.
Bro, cider is not real, right?
Which means I'm open to criticism. I deal with it. What I don't like is when people say the medium you chose is worthy of your destruction.
Yes, 100%. Bro is gaslighting. 100%. Painted Deoxy as a liberal because he said AI slop. Painted him as a Jesus. Racist. He said Deoxy called him racist because he pointed out the brown. What the fuck?
That's what it is. AI is a medium. You don't like it. People are obsessed with this idea that AI is stealing, right? I think that's what he says next.
With some people. Just give it a try before judging, and thanks again for your honest reaction. Appreciate you. So here's the thing, and this is what a lot of people are saying, and I'm going to parrot what they're saying. Power Rangers comes from Super Sentai, which is the genre core tokusatsu, which is special effects. And the thing is, with old school tokusatsu, with Super Sentai, with Kamen Rider, there was a lot of practical effects done. Yeah, in later seasons of Power Rangers and Super Sentai and Kamen Rider, you do get some CG effects here and there. But it's the practical effects for those series is where it's at. That's what the heart and the soul of Kamen Rider and Super Sentai and Power Rangers has been about. Like, there's practical effects that they do. I mean, even go back and watching Zyuranger, there's a lot of practical effects that they do without CGI, and there's only like a little bit of CGI in Zyuranger here and there. But to say like the world is moving towards AI is so fucking off-putting because...
Okay.
So here's the thing, right? When CGI computer generated, I forget what the I stands for, right? When CGI came about, a lot of practical effects people were upset. They're like, that's just CGI. We're practical effects guys. And I can understand their argument of people going to CGI. Instead of doing it practical, instead of, blowing up a bus, you could CGI it and make it look just the same without actually blowing up a bus. Some people would say it's safer. But with generative AI, they're looking at someone CGI work maybe, or their special effects work, because they have to train the AI. AI is getting trained. Maybe it is getting fed an After Effects composition. And that's how it's learning. Someone's After Effects composition. And learning like that. And now that someone is going to be out of a job soon because, hey, we can make it look like they did it without having them do it.
So the argument he's trying to get at here is that practical effects. Great. Even Gozuger is littered with CGI. What are we going to do now? There has been most of Tegasword's really dynamic movement where he's like jumping and kicking and doing backflips and stuff. That's all CGI. Guess what? The energy blasts, those are CGI. That's right. They don't actually create I know Japanese people are just so amazing, right? They're just amazing people. They're just so otherworldly. They could just generate colored energy out of nowhere, right? There's red energy, blue energy. They can change their hair color just by getting mad, right, guys? That's totally real life, right? Right? Oh, wait, no, it's not. That's fiction. Interesting. What's interesting is that these live action anime shows that these guys love, these live action, the Japanese ones, of course, the ones in America are awful. But like Yu Yu Hakusho, these guys rave about that. CGI, a lot of it. A lot of it, in fact. A lot of that. Black Sun, Kamen Rider Black Sun, littered with CGI. Whole fight scenes are just CGI until the very end when Black Sun manages to rip the arm off of his enemy. So I get that they're very upset. Now they're trying to grasp for straws. Now they're trying to tell you that this is the death backlash.
All right. Now look, this would bleed into Twitter. All right. So here is some of what someone was saying. I don't have it all. I'm so sorry. All right. I'm so sorry. I don't have it all. Cider Hope. I have no idea who this guy is. Maybe we can go to it. This is a massive effing cunt. He's going to some ad hominems. Bounding into comics. I guess they actually posted something too. But then we'll get to it. We'll get to it. I know everyone's not going to like this because the AI, so I'm just going to say it now. The Ninja Kidz family are well-known Trump supporters, and the Red Ranger actor follows Charlie Kirk on Instagram. So what? Look, the politics, man. Are people hating on it? So that's why Cider said that people who call it AI slop are liberals because of the Ninja Kidz family support for Trump. The Ninja Kidz, damn, they just dropped the N-word. Are all Trump supporters, bro? You can't make this up. Who cares, man? The Ninja Kidz are Trumpers. Instead of supporting this series made by Trump supporters using AI, consider supporting my project, which is much cooler and embraces it. The cast, yikes. Actually, the whole thing's is yikes. Look, everyone was on board with this before they discovered it was using AI. This doesn't surprise me at all. I don't know why they just seem kind of like young right-wing actors who would have hired during a Neo Saban era, at least based on their vibes. Like, god damn. This is like promising a decent sandwich, making said sandwich, eating it, shitting it out on a plate and serving it. What is this? God damn, dog. I've seen college films with better cinematography than whatever this shit is. Ninja Kidz, shout out. Damn, dog. I was going to make an I'm an artist from Israel joke, but I remember Power Rangers were quite literally created. Oh my God. That was Este. He reposted that. Wow. I can't believe the Ninja Kidz brand has given up their long-standing artistic integrity in exchange for using AI. See, I get this one. How could they sully such a time-honored and sacred tradition in the arts, molding living, breathing human children into mannequins to churn out advertisements? I think more than all, the sentiment is correct to be disappointed that they're using generative AI. Or generative AI was used, and they're trying to blame it on a special effects person. Hear them keyboards. Privated the video because they got caught abusing AI. Man. Not only thieves, but effing cowards. Now, look, guys, don't ever private the video, dog. Look, here's the thing, right? I'll give you some advice. If you're a YouTuber and you put out a bad video that's poorly received, what you can do is turn off the dislikes. Turn that shit off. Lock the comments. Make it for kids. And then no one could comment on it or like it or whatever. But they deleted it all together because they probably didn't want people like breaking it down, like Airlim. Like the outrage bells ring out. See, look, Este, no excuse for AI. This is something I can get behind. No excuse. No excuse for generative AI. See them this is utterly horrendous. The usage of AI makes it an instant no-go for me. It's going to turn a lot of people off, but people are going to watch it and bash it. If they want to salvage it, they go back to the drawing board, replace the AI with some special effects person. Like, okay, I'm going to save it. Every comment's a crusade. Also, to add this, read the Power Rangers Prime continuity. The suits may be a remix of MMPR, but this story has more heart and soul put into it than AI slop.
Every post war, they got.
Unbelievable. Tokujay's incredible design seem to have been the only real touch of creativity in this project, as they actually consider using AI to make the logo, which they did, which is still bad. Hasbro gave Ninja Kidz the Power Rangers IP, so they gave us AI slop, but won't give the Transformers IP to an actual passion project because I don't know, they're dumb or something. Yeah, I love Transformers. The Power Ranger. This is Jinsaku saying, fans, do not engage with it. Literally talk about anything else. Move on. I don't think we could do that. I don't think we're capable of that. I mean, disgusting AI usage. Este is going in. Este, is you in the chat right now? You used AI. We hate your family. We will ruin your life. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Jesus. But anyway, let's get to, hopefully these are the texts or the cider guy stuff. Okay, so here's the thing, right? And look, guys, I know I could be butchering this. I know some tokusatsu ninjas are, some toku shows are using AI to enhance stuff, right? Like the cards, whatchamacallit, hold on. Give me a second. All right. Trying to get it. There we go. My Zoom is broken. The whole story is giving me a Rita-sized headache. I think all is well. Deoxy and the Toku community actually broke the guy. A big yikes on that reply. Red big yikes. Oh, so you can't reach Toei, but you psychopaths attacked the Ninja Kidz and tried to tie them to Charlie Kirk and Trump because you could to get them. Absolute cowardice. Toei is big and scary. Did Deoxy even mention that in his video? You weird little clout Nazis. God damn. Dude's a wimp. And as typical of grifters, they drag American politics into it for no reason but to virtue signal. Yeah, I don't know what the politics is about. I've noticed that they bring in politics in all. What makes me laugh is they act tough, but simple pushback and they go crying. Or if people know more or actually make sense, then they scream and shout, "You are right there, you are wimps. Can't believe you tied Ninja Kidz to Trump. I bet you also hate waffles, you monster. Pancakes are always better in my eyes. Now, if you mean potato waffles, then that would be amazing." Let me see. Oh, Jesus. Let's see if I can get on the post. Super Sentai found a week ago, 3 months ago. I don't see much right here. Both these AI bros can't handle a simple conversation. One acts tough online in his live streams, but when a simple reply triggers them, just shows anything they say on stream is pointless. Effing soft behavior. As I guess both of these accounts blocked Airlim. And I'm aware of Toei using AI to enhance Super Sentai. Time to cancel them, right? No, we don't cancel for using AI to enhance. Or at least not in my book. I'll stand by that. Try having a chat with this. See you next Tuesday. And he throws in the Nazi insult like it will have an effect. This little biatch can't get his head out of his ass. What a cunt. LOL. I get it. The block button is a thing if people are targeting you or threatening you, etc. But then I get it, block away and move on. But to disagree with someone because you get your feelings hurt, nah, that ain't on me, or that ain't on. It's been a funny day. This person is a coward. They just blocked him. Bounding into comics are really thin skins. Like, wow. Let's see what he said. Whoa, I made it into your video. Nice to see that you don't like people who have a difference of opinion and don't like it. Seeing as you like AI, that's cool. I respect your choice to like it. And what your video about? That's right. Cutting down people who disagree with you. Like, oh my God, dog. Where's the civil discourse at, right? Blocked. Damn, dog. Get blocked. Get blocked. And Airlim did a great job. Damn, I wish I could talk to Airlim or Deoxy right now. Are y'all here? Hit the hit. Hold on. Let me. Jesus. Shout out to Donald Nevitt. I think did chat break down? Let's test. Oh no, it's good. Read the death threats. Where's the death threats? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Where's the death threats? Oh, I gotta find them. Way ahead of you. Give me a second. I use AI for my personal use. Okay. Give me a second. I gotta highlight my man. Thank you for the 8 months. It's crazy to see how much AI is being used. Look, man, it's everywhere. Where did I save the death threats? Yeah, apparently Airlim got a death threat over the AI. Let me see if I saved it. Because I thought that was like, I'm like, wait, we're giving death threats over AI commentary? We should never ever be doing death threats. I think this is it. Right here. So you didn't cry and whine, mate. Background painters were replaced when green. Oh, here we go, right here. Background painters were replaced with green screens. You mastered green screen technology. You didn't cry and whine while CGI replaced practical effects. You mastered the CGI. Now, though, your political superiors, what the fuck, have told you that AI is bad, so you melt down like a psychopath over it. It's disgusting and entirely beneath the station of creative. Sad to see people attacking YouTube videos for cheap clicks. Shame on you. You better know better. You need to know better. Filmtoria said, you need to be educated. AI isn't inherently bad. Gen AI is. Not only does it steal from pre-existing art, but it has horrendous effects in the environment. Green screen and CGI is none of that, which is true. But I gotta find the death threat. Did I save it? Oh, here we go, right here. Here we go, right here. Here's the death threat. AI this, AI that. Please don't call my childhood AI, or I'll get you gone for good and forever. Wait, what? I'm guessing you had your childhood, so it can't be changed. AI wasn't around when you were growing up. I'm guessing, LOL. But this is a whole-on death threat over fucking AI. Crazy work. Crazy work. Now look, man, we've been on this subject way too long. We need to try to get Cider to come on, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. If everything's political, and you know me, guys, I don't do nothing with the politics. But this guy, crazy grifter vibes, making it political. It's basically you take any topic where no one mentions politics and you make it political, which brings attention to, I guess, the political backings of the Ninja Kidz family, but it's more so about the generative AI than who their parents voted for. But let me know in the comments section, do you support generative AI? And I'll see you next video. Peace. Holy shit. Fair and unbiased coverage, guys.